What's the single biggest point of stress for salespeople and sales managers? The answer is a simple one for me. It stands out above everything else, and that's the frustration of inaccurate forecasting. And yet the thing I see in most organizations is this incredible focus at the end of the quarter or the end of the month on trying to manage the unmanageable. We need to focus early within the sales cycle and making sure that we understand the buyer's evaluation, selection, and procurement process, as well as the political power base inside the organization. Stress from inaccurate forecasting, in my view, comes from not fully understanding the buyer's processes and timing and approval gates inside their organization. It's a giant mistake to try and inflict our timing and needs on the buyer. We need to work with them on what I call a close plan. Other people call it a win plan. But in essence, you take the same mindset of building a project plan and you sit down with your executive sponsor or maybe initially your coach inside the deal that you're working on, and you talk their language about the outcomes that they need to deliver and the dates by which things need to be in and working. And then you start to go backwards. You say, well, if we need to go live by this date, when would we need to sign off on user acceptance testing? When would we need to start to build a proof of concept environment and finalize that? And you keep going backwards and backwards and backwards, and then you eventually come to the date that they need to sign a contract, not for your reasons, but because of theirs. So the key to getting accurate forecasting is to understand the customer's procurement process, their timing, their approval gates, and the dates that matter to them rather than us. I find it incredible when I look inside customers' CRM systems and so many dates for forecast are, for example, the 31st of December. Here in Australia, nobody's working on the 31st of December. It's our summer, Christmas, close down holiday period. We need to make sure that the dates are the customer's dates and then work backwards. Build a closed plan, but don't call it a closed plan. Call it a project alignment plan when you print it out and take it to the customer and ask them to validate it. Then you can forecast with confidence and you can say to your boss hand on heart that you understand what needs to happen for this particular deal to come in on time. I'm Tony Hughes. You can find me at my website, rsvpselling.com, or you can find me in LinkedIn, which is where I blog.